My friends, I'm going back to the United Kingdom again, and I need your help. Tommy Robinson is on trial again. This is the big one. A 2-day trial, no more delays, no more preliminary skirmishes over technical matters. The actual trial starts July 4th, ironically, Independence Day in the United States. Well, Tommy lives in a country without the U.S. First Amendment guaranteeing free speech and the right to criticize your government. Trial starts Thursday, will go Friday, and by Friday afternoon, Tommy Robinson will either be going home free or he will be sent back to prison, where I believe he may well be killed, as many British prisons are run by Muslim prison gangs who have a fatwa out on his head. He was put in solitary confinement last time, and he was starved by the prisons authority. He lost 40 pounds, 3 stone as they call it in the UK, in just 10 weeks. He was shell-shocked when he got out. He was kept in a cage in prison 23 and a half hours a day. And the half hour he was let out, he was barraged by death threats from the Muslim inmates. This prosecution tomorrow is not necessary, by the way. The highest criminal judge in the UK, called the Recorder of London, said he wasn't going to proceed with this matter. He threw it back to Theresa May, the disgraced lame duck Prime Minister of the UK. He said, if you really want to prosecute Tommy Robinson, you do it. I think that senior judge thought Tommy had already been through enough. After all, the Court of Appeal, chaired by no one less than the Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales, overturned Tommy's conviction, set him free from his absurd 13-month sentence, and tore a strip off the lower court judge for holding him in contempt. The Lord Chief Justice said Tommy was wrongfully prosecuted and wrongly convicted and wrongly imprisoned. But Theresa May wants to have another go at it, and that starts tomorrow, July 4th. And Tommy, well, he has no voice. He can't do what he did last year that actually got him noticed by the government in the first place. He had 1 million Facebook followers before. Facebook shut him down. He had nearly 1 million Twitter followers. They shut him down. PayPal shut him down. Big government told big tech to shut him down. And they did. The watchdog has been debarked. Tommy has been silenced. And the mainstream media, who normally would be shocked that a journalist is imprisoned, would be shocked that the abusive treatment in prison, solitary confinement, starving him, they're cheering for his conviction and jailing. I'm not even kidding. The BBC reporters in the court last time I was there, they literally reported me to the police. Me, for my coverage of Tommy's case. The police ignored them. Last time I was in court at Tommy's hearing in the Old Bailey, a journalist actually passed a note to the clerk who passed it to the judge, who stopped the trial, recused himself from the courtroom, read the note, and considered it, literally complaining that I was live tweeting the trial. Now, of course, I had permission to do so. Every journalist at the Old Bailey does. But the British media literally interrupted the trial last time to try and get the judge to stop me from reporting. I wish I were kidding. So I'm going back. I think I have to. I have to see this through. How's it going to end? Will Tommy go back to prison and possibly his death, or will he be set free? Now, there will be a dozen reporters in court, but none of them will tell you the truth. I've seen that with my own eyes. The British media party, as I call them, have decided in advance to smear Tommy Robinson. Remember what my friend Andrew Lawton observed when he was there? Here's a flashback.
Before the proceeding even started, this is what they said about Tommy. Quote, he is in contempt of court, there's not really any doubt. And there was one more. You see, one of the great members of the law enforcement who have done a lot of great work today said to them, at the time there were about 1,500 people, they said, let's just say a few hundred, quote, because we don't want to give it credit.
So you can't trust the word the British media say about Tommy Robinson. So I'll be there to report, and my friend Andrew Lawton is coming back too. He's great, isn't he? And our wonderful young journalist, Jessica S., she did a great job covering Tommy's political campaign for the EU elections. She's coming back to London to cover the trial with me too. And there's one more surprise journalist I can't announce until tomorrow. So we're doing what we've done before. We're crowdfunding these journalists to give a voice for what's going on, since Tommy himself has been silenced by the establishment. When I live tweet these trials, by the way, Twitter analytics say my comments are viewed literally millions of times, up to 5 million impressions in a day. 5 million people reading my tweets. It's actually more people than watch the BBC So I feel like I'm a bit of an equalizer. Andrew Lawton is really smart, as you know. Jessica S., what can I say? She's done an amazing job and has a huge fan base now. So we're bringing real reporters. The most important fight is in the court of law itself, but the second most important fight is in the court of public opinion. We've got to get the facts out, and you just can't trust the BBC or other British media. And unlike the BBC, we don't get £5 billion a year from the government. We don't get a penny from the government, which is why we're independent. But that means we rely 100% on viewers like you. So please take a moment to go to realreporters.uk. And if you can, please chip in £5 or £50 or whatever you can. I promise I'll report comprehensively all day on Twitter. And during breaks from the case, I'll record videos. And so will Jessica. And so will Andrew Lawton. And so will our other journalists. I appreciate it. And I know Tommy does too. He tells me. So please go to realreporters.uk. Thanks, everybody. And good luck to us all. This is the big one. Tommy Robinson has one last trial. He wins this. He's free. He loses it. He goes back to prison and possibly his own death. I want to report it accurately. I don't trust the British media. I'm bringing my friends with me, Andrew Lawton, Jessica, and another reporter. If you can help us get over to the UK, please do. Go to realreporters.uk.